What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food? It's cute hearing that from someone like you. Just don't get too excited. Got it?
You're the last person I want giving advice about that, Ryuji.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Oh, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever, let's deal with this ourselves.
Egal wie viel wir essen, es wird nicht weniger.
There's still more?
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
We did it.
Mann, Gürtel hat zu wenig Löcher.
Oh yeah. This is a victory for all of us. We won because we did it together.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates? I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, me too. Please, carry me gently.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
What the?
There's still no update on the case. Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with. I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
Mut muss mindestens.
What do you want?
Dein Ernst?
What do you... We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this. I know. Don't bother with him.
Die Stimme gerade.
The hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but... That dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
Die Stimme von dem Mann. No. Sie klang fast wie der Mann damals.
What's wrong? sure? You're not looking so hot.
It's probably because he never eats well. I'm always stuck with canned cat food, too.
Yeah, that Sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people!
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
Die Möglichkeit habe ich gar nicht bedacht. Aber stimmt, mit dieser Fähigkeit können wir den Leuten helfen.
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
All right, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
Are you okay being our leader?
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh, I've got it! I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
Nein.
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
Nein.
What?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Hell no, you idiot! You decide for us.
Hilfe von Online-Diensten ist dein Teamname sichtbar. Bitte gib keine persönlichen Daten. Wenn er außerdem keine Namen der von anderen Spielern anfällt, die angefasst werden kann. Dann nehme ich einfach den, wo hier dran steht, die Phantome.
Huh, that's not bad at all.
A good name. for a rookie.
We going with that?
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names? Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a bigwig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this. Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they? Perhaps? Don't take me for a fool. Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual. A master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted.
Dann ist das der nächste.
Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
Die Zusammenfassung der bisherigen Geschichte wurde aktualisiert. Tja, wir haben alle unser Geld für das Buffet ausgegeben, aber wir haben Phantomdiebe offiziell erst etabliert, also hat sich das voll gelohnt. Oh, ich dachte schon, jetzt wäre wirklich alles weg. Die Phantomdiebe, ja? Klingt gut. Ich hoffe, wir können wirklich jemandem helfen. Ich bin auch neugierig, was die Phantom Aficionado Website angeht. Wer die wohl gemacht hat? Keine Ahnung. Viel wichtiger, hast du die Umfrage da gesehen? Weiß nicht genau, was ich davon halten soll. Ja, da war so ein Beliebtheitswert, aber da stand nur bei 6% oder so. Jawohl. Jawohl, aber willst du den nicht höher kriegen? Ich wette, der steigt richtig an, wenn wir weiter große Ziele ausschalten. Ist eigentlich ziemlich cool, wenn man es so zu sehen versucht. Weißt du, eigentlich hast du recht. Diebesunterschlupf, die freigeschaltet. Du kannst über das Dreieckmenü über den Telebildschirm darauf zugreifen. Im Diebesunterschlupf kannst du verschiedene Dinge tun, zum Beispiel Konzeptzeichnungen anziehen, Musik hören oder Karten spielen. Mit der Zeit schaltest du weitere Dinge frei, also komm regelmäßig hierher. Suche nach eurem nächsten Ziel. Ach ja, ich schick dir noch das Jubelfoto, das ich heute gemacht habe. Wir feiern die Gründung der Phantomdiebe und dass wir dieses feine Restaurant gecrashed haben. Das mit dem ganzen Feiern kannst du dir jetzt mal wieder sparen. Hast du das etwa gemacht, als ich gegessen habe? Warum hast du mir das nicht gesagt? Habe ich. Du hast nur nie aufgehört zu essen. Jedenfalls ist das unser Start als Phantomdiebe. Wir erobern die Welt im Sturm. Die ganzen fiesen Erwachsenen können sich auf was gefasst machen. Das Bild ist voll süß. Das hier habe ich gar nicht gelesen. Ja, Rahmenessen einfach mal zur Abwechslung. Ich kann da echt einen guten Laden. Oh, huch. Das habe ich voll verpasst. Ich dachte, sie würde hier drin gut aussehen, aber sie sieht etwas tot aus. Kann man nicht irgendwie irgendwelche Nährstoffe oder so kaufen, die ihr ein wenig Farbe geben?
Oh, you wanna do it? Yes! Oh.
Ein ordentliches Tempo war das so. Was hättest du das so langsam auf den Kasten? Nächstes Mal helfe ich dir.
Nice going!
Was hättest du an Stärke dazu gewonnen?
Alright.
Well then.
Es wird spät, warum gönnst du dir nicht ein bisschen Schlaf? Oh.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin. I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you. There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
Meine Bindung zu Igor vertieft sich. Erhöht deinen Persona-Vorrat auf 8 Plätze.
Alright.
Das ist gut. Die Vertrauensfähigkeit darauf aussteigen, die Anzahl der Personen, die du haben kannst, auf 8.
The time has come. Return to your brief moments of rest.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
Einen Vertrag mit Vertrauten schließen. Manchmal wird eine Person, die du in der Stadt triffst, ein Vertrauter. Wenn eure Ziele übereinstimmen, könnt ihr einen Vertrag schließen. Wenn eure Bindung stärker wird, steigt dein Rang für diesen Vertrauten. Das ermöglicht die Erschaffung von noch stärkeren Personas. Gebt dein Bestes, um Vertraute zu finden, um diese Bindungen zu stärken. Mann, warum habe ich kein Geld? Für ein echtes Frühstück würde ich töten.
Have you heard?
Was mit Big Bang Burger? Der in der Central Street hat gerade ein Gewinnspiel. Die Big Bang Herausforderung oder so. Wenn man abends hingeht, kann man für nur 500 Yen essen. Ja, man muss einen von den Riesenburgern essen, oder? Schafft man den echt? Trotzdem, 500 Yen ist sau billig.
Wow.
Ein Riesenburger, ja? Interessant. Damit verbessert man sicher seinen Mut. Okay. Dann gehen wir da mal hin. Aber wo gehst du jetzt eigentlich hin? Frage ich mich jetzt gerade.
Like you heard last week, gym
Ich dachte,
class
es
is
wären
canceled
Ferien.
today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance. The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
The teachers have it rough, huh?
Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
Ich glaube, dieser Wissengewinn hat mich etwas klüger gemacht.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true. It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist? But look what happened to Kamoshida. He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself. Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist. Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this. I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you?
Du bist auf dem Cover. Du wirst wichtig sein. Oder? Ist sie? Ja. Du wirst wichtig sein.
It's as if his personality has completely changed.
Also nicht der Direktor.
Something is definitely wrong here.
Die kenne ich doch überall. Überall sehe ich die.
I'm not sure I follow.
Ist das Makoto?
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida. But do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Gut, Leute, wir sagen mal im nächsten Part weiter bei Persona 5 und ciao.